That looks pretty good, actually. Alright. I'm gonna move the keyboard over here. Okay, so I don't know if you were here before, yay. If not, I'm just gonna go over this again. So Buried in Time was a game I played probably when I was like, I don't know, I want to say 12. Maybe that's too early. But it was kind of one of those games where I just, it was the first Christmas I ever got like a bunch of gift certificates because I didn't know what the hell to get. I just asked, you know, family and relatives, just give me gift certificates. So essentially I went into like a Best Buy and had, you know, the greatest Christmas ever, and I saw this title that was just sitting in a box there, and it said, you know, Journeyman Buried in Time 2. And I was just looking at it and I was like, wow, this is pretty neat. You know, you go back in time and you investigate all these different time periods and stuff, and it just, something about it, even the box just really stood out to me. I thought it was really cool looking. And this was, you know, and it was for a Mac, which was something then. I mean, I think the only other game after that I found for a Mac that was actually decent was Rebel Assault 2. And even then, that was sort of hard to play on the Mac. Thus the problems of being a teacher's kid and only having access to a Mac. You sort of had to pick whatever game they had and just sort of live with it. But anyway, the game looked really cool, so I took it back home, and I love the thing. I started playing it every day, especially during the winter months. It was my jam, so to speak. So, okay, so enough backstory. I've already played through a decent part of it from last time. I got to the point to where it goes through the background of the game. You're Gage Blackwood, and you're basically trying to solve the mystery of how your future self got framed for doing stuff in like different time periods, like stealing stuff, and basically you're trying to clear your name of your future self by traveling through time and going to all these time periods where this stuff supposedly happened. The first place I went was this abandoned ship where an artificial intelligence is named Arthur. Arthur is essentially this AI that was created by this sort of Howard Hughes-ish scientist, but nobody ever knew about it because the actual space station was destroyed before it was, you know, realized that there's an artificial intelligence in there. But when you go back in time to this point and find Arthur, you realize, you know, it is an AI that was created by this doctor, and you sort of copy a copy of him onto your suit. And pretty much from this point on, he sort of narrates a little bit, gives you hints and that sort of thing. Basically provides a commentary on everything you're doing, and it's sort of like a Robin to your Batman, to use an analogy. But it's a lot of fun. He adds a lot to the game. That's sort of why I went to that level first, because if you don't have Arthur from the start, the game can get really dry really quickly. It does have funny moments in it, but without Arthur, it sort of loses some of its kick, so to speak. So I'm gonna go ahead and start where I was before, which is back in Gage's future apartment, and you know, we'll enjoy the wackiness, so to speak. Easier to take care of. And close that.
Hey buddies.
I still can't seem to get that white line out of there, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. I'll look up the stuff on how to get rid of it later. Let's see. Okay. Oh, let's start.
Gage, one word. Curtains. These are wonderful toys. And when are you getting the dream continuum? I don't mean to suggest you have an ego problem, but you have an action figure of yourself.
Since you're getting this message, I'm assuming everything went well. Now, before you do anything, you need to understand that the role of the TSA has changed in recent years. In addition to the security unit, there's now another team whose job it is to research history. That's the team I was on. That is, until someone altered history at 4 of my research mission locations. They weren't major changes, just enough to create temporal ripples. When another agent discovered the temporal ripples about a week ago, I was suspended and put on house arrest. Then they discovered some evidence, and by the next day I was already on trial. I had just about given up hope last night when it hit me. I'm being watched, but you can still prove that we're innocent. So I've decided to break house arrest and jump back in time to get your help. Right now, I'm probably in jail. If they know where I am, they won't be looking for me. You'll be free to jump to any of my research mission locations to see what's going on. Now pay attention. This is important. Go to each of the 4 time zones and gather as many clues as you can find. Try and discover what's been changed and how. I've programmed the jumpsuit to auto-record any evidence you might find. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with what's going on, but I was at the TSA a couple weeks ago, doing an unscheduled check of the security grid. I noticed something was wrong. It seems a couple of the feedback jumpers had gotten crossed. A good portion of the security grid was compromised for I don't know how long. Anyone with the right information could have gotten into or out of the TSA, the Pegasus warehouse, or any of the restricted areas without even being seen. I'm still not sure why I'm being set up, but I think this might have something to do with it. Be careful. Our life is on the line.
So, yeah. That's pretty much everything I just explained a second ago. Let's see.
He's tired of being abused by Wookiees. Charles Bronson is C-3PO in Death Droid.
Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Do I have everything? I think I've gotten everything. Gino. Okay. I think that's everything I need. I'm gonna try to play this time period per night. There's about 3 or 4 time periods in all. And I haven't played this game in years, so sort of bear with me on that. Let's see here. Okay, that's just a bunch of messages telling you, you know, stuff that happened, and they don't believe you did it, and yada 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 yada. Another thing that's going on in the game is apparently somebody is bidding on a bunch of items through different time periods. I guess the Louvre had it going out of business sale, so to speak, and they're trying to keep the Louvre open by selling some of their priceless objects. And a mysterious bidder ends up buying up all this stuff. So the assumption is that all these items from different time periods were sort of monkeyed around with. So you basically need to go back to those time periods and see how they were changed or messed with, I guess, so as to sort of help figure out who's been going back in time and messing with stuff, because that person is the person who framed you, obviously. Let's see here. Okay, we need to jump, so jump manual. Okay, I kind of want to go to the Da Vinci Studio first. It'll make you read the mission briefing beforehand. short version of this is Da Vinci is awesome and was making weapons that, you know, were pretty advanced for their day. And you're basically going back in time to this point where Da Vinci was working for this guy, what is it, Duke of Milan or something or other. You're basically going back to that time. You're to travel to a secret workshop to document these unknown projects. As you will be arriving in the middle of the night, the studio will be vacant. Your destination coordinates have been scanned and cleared. Okay, so let's jump. That is one cool thing about having the game to where it's small enough to where I can just run it from my PC without any problems. Obviously, back in the day when I had it for my Mac, there was like 3 or 4 discs. So, whenever you went to a different time period, you usually had to switch out the disc. It was kind of a pain in the butt, but you know, I mean, it was sort of the way things were at the time. I mean, I think even Rebel Assault 2 had like 2 discs for the Mac, so it was sort of the way it was. Legacy of Tom is even worse. I want to say it has like 5 or 6 CDs. I can't remember. It was a lot. Even with the PowerPC chip that got put in there. Okay, let's go ahead and select Arthur so we can hear this brilliant commentary.
So is this real? Are we really in Leonardo's studio?
Ah, crap.
Maybe we should try and get our bearings before we start searching around. Da Vinci really was a master of contraptions. It looks like when the Duke of Milan allowed him to build this place, he got a chance to field test a lot of his ideas.
Pop the sound just a smidge. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got a locked door. Not surprising. I want to say there's something about one of the windows that you could look at. Let's see. Use the evidence chip. Okay.
This is Leonardo's portrait of a musician. This is supposed to be a friend of his, Atlante Migliorote, whom he traveled to Milan with, but historians were never sure. I suppose if we waited until morning we could find out for certain, but, well, I guess we could save that for the next trip. I wonder if Leonardo realizes he'll never finish this piece. If records are correct, he's been working on it for, what are we in, 1488? About 3 years now, with another 2 to go before he gives up on it for some reason. I wonder why. They have some falling out? You know, we could jump a couple of years forward and... Okay, sorry. Wrong time.
Yeah, I know. Okay, locate. This was the most annoying part. Of course, it is an adventure game, so what I'd expect. Oh, there's it. There it is. There's evidence. There's blood, like, right there. There is blood there. I'm not, like, imagining it. Yeah, I know. I know. Let's see. Let's see, locate. See, there's blood like over there, but it won't let you. See, it's like right there. Ah, there we go. There's a footprint. It's basically another time agent going to the Da Vinci era. Because you can sort of see it's like a metal boot. So I guess they stepped in some paint. So let's exit out of there. Alright.
Let's take a look outside and see what's around.
And of course you can't go through there.
I hope this wasn't to try out his parachute designs. No staircase. There's a pulley system across from us with a rope going down it. Looks like a cog track ringing the outside. It might be some kind of dumbwaiter.
Yeah, it's basically, it's sort of an elevator of sorts. Let's see. Oh, don't walk up. Don't walk up. Please don't walk up. Okay, good. That was a close one.
Pretty heavy duty. There's a rope that goes down through the floor, probably to a counterweight. The controls look pretty straightforward, though.
Good money, I'll still end up screwing it up. Whoop. Yeah, a translator chip would be really useful right now. We don't have one of those. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so if I push that up, I'm gonna push that down. Okay, that doesn't work. So if I push that up, I'm gonna push that up.
It's probably really simple to operate. One of those levers must be a brake. It would help if we could read the labels. Can you translate Latin?
No, I cannot. I need that translator chip. That's what I need. So, up, up. Okay, so up doesn't work. Oh, okay, duh. Man, it's been a long time since I played this game. Okay, down. Interact. Interface, interface. Up doesn't work. Up. Up, down. Nope. Down. Up. Eh? Eh? There we go. Haha. I need no translator chip. Ha. Why do I remember there being more to this? Arthur saying more. Nope, nope.
I don't know if I want to try that thing. Da Vinci had a lot of ideas that were ahead of their time, but frankly, most of them wouldn't have worked. And I don't know if I want to die ahead of my time.
Come on, Arthur. Let's go for it.
Well, guessing from the direction of the tracks, I think we would need to push the turnstile counterclockwise to go down.
Okay. Counterclockwise. To do it.
That's a pretty ingenious device. There must be a system of cogwheels driven by that turnstile that run in that triple helix track. Kinda neat for moving furniture, but I'll take the stairs any day. Notice there isn't a pulley system down here to lower the platform? I'm sure that was by design. Da Vinci was known to be very secretive, even paranoid, and he liked his privacy.
Okay.
Wow. Amazing. With all the different things Da Vinci had his hands in, he still had time to keep this place looking pretty. Ludovico Sforza, Il Moro, the current Duke of Bari, is actually a usurper. His young nephew, Gian Galeazzo, is the rightful heir, but hey, what are uncles for? Let me handle things till you grow up, kid. Pity he never got the chance. No big surprise that the kid died mysteriously before assuming the head of the family. The court of Milan was renowned for its pageantry, art, and music. Leonardo's previous patron, Lorenzo di Medici, may have sent him here knowing that the gesture would placate his powerful and ambitious neighbor. Though why Da Vinci made the move has always been a mystery. All this, of course, would seem to be a strong motivation. Still under construction. With the current war against the Venetian Republic, money must have been coming in sporadically.
Let's see here. Oh, wait. Guess I better save. Let's see, interface. Menu. Save. Okay. Yes, I do. Alright. Where's Arthur? Okay, so that's locked. We're gonna have to find another way to get up there.
Maybe this won't be as easy as I thought, Gage. It looks like we're gonna have to find another way up to the tower room. Well, we have access to all of Da Vinci's workshop. There's gotta be something we can use to get up into that tower.
Let's see. Oh, I remember this. This requires a lot of work. It has to do with this contraption. Oh man. I guess it's a good thing I'm only doing one of these per night. There's some kind of gears thing over there. What?
That's an interesting gear assembly. It's geared pretty low. I wonder what it's for.
That looks like you can get on it and, skyline it over stuff. So I'm gonna keep that sucker. Let's see, what's in here? Is anything in there? Nope. Okay.
My God. Renaissance power tools. Da Vinci was the 15th century Bob Vila. He's invented the table saw? Now this is stretching my suspension of disbelief. And crank to get the flywheel up to speed, and in minutes you have an attractive new den.
Okay, let's see. I think that's all we can find there. Let's see, there has to do something with that assembly there. No. That's alright, I have to go around. Okay, let's see. I think there's something on the table. If it'll let me get, or am I gonna pass it? I'm gonna pass it. Damn it. Let me go back here. Let's see. Let's see. Interface. Evidence. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh crap. And that's a what looks like a tank. Let's see. I remember part of this being really hard because it made no sense about how to get there. Let's see. Yeah.
Typical. You can't read the instructions, just like those Japanese model kits.
I think you have to get the assembly. And let's see. get the distinct feeling I'm gonna have to get that translator chip whether I want to or not. See, they all go in there. I know they do. That goes in there. There. And metal bar goes in. No, not metal bar. Wooden pegs. Come on. Where is it? Drive assembly. Okay. That should go here. And then the wooden pegs would go somewhere around here. They would go here or here. There we go. Ah, jeez. Seriously.
According to the plans, we first have to put the 3 assemblies together, then hammer the pegs in to hold... Hammer the pegs in... We do have pegs and a hammer, don't we?
Yeah, we don't have a hammer. Okay, I guess I need to find a hammer somewhere. I would have thought the metal bar would have done it, but apparently not. Metal bar? No. Okay. I forgot where the hammer was. I thought it was in here, but I can't remember. Is it? Yeah, it's through there. Okay.
That hoist design looks like the one that Leonardo sketched up for the casting of the horse sculpture he was planning, but never got around to. Well, at least he got use out of the hoist. Wow, he actually tried to make the tank. Looks like he succeeded. I'd like to see the 6 burly guys who are going to make this thing move at any kind of speed, though. The guys inside would be well protected, but when you attack someone in a UFO, you can pretty much kiss the element of surprise goodbye.
Let's see. No hammer there. Yeah, having that translator chip would probably help out a whole lot. I don't want to go back and get that thing though, just to translate that.
Interesting. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? He didn't really mean for you to ride that thing naked, did he? You could get something caught in there. If there are drawings of this thing lying here, Da Vinci must have been planning on building it.
Okay, I've already put most of it together. I just need to get the freaking hammer.
Looks like school's in. Always good to keep a bunch of students and apprentices handy to boost your standing and do all the grunt work for you. Like most Renaissance artists, Da Vinci believed that designing and giving orders were gentleman's work, and actually executing the piece was work for servants. That's why he rarely finished anything. Okay, a little professional jealousy.
Is there... Oh, wait a minute. I remember that. Let's see. Nope. Hammer? Ladder. Nope. Why did I think there was more, like you can travel further? Ah, let me look at the... Come on. Yeah, apparently I remember very little about this game other than the basic stuff.
Well, there's no question what kept Da Vinci the busiest. With his patron waging war against the Venetians, there must have been a lot of pressure on him to give the Duke a strategic advantage. Look, a primitive harvester.
A harvester of human lives.
Sorry, too many episodes of Tales from the Crypt. Still, those chopped hay bales are making me a little queasy. With all of these siege machines laying around, there's got to be something out here that'll help us get into that tower. Da Vinci designed a series of these multi-barreled guns, predating the invention of the Gatling gun by close to 400 years. I've seen this in Da Vinci's sketchbooks. It's cleverly designed to hit the operator in the head with a barrage of rock. Oh, you don't want to go over there. That's where Presto put all the cheap, low-res on.
Cheap, low res.
Look, if they let us go everywhere, they never would have finished the game. It looks like Da Vinci was testing out some of his designs for siege defenses as well. Trying to outwit himself, I guess. I wonder who's winning.
Ah, there's a ladder. But I can't use it.
Clever. Now, if they were inflatable, then you'd have something.
I think there's a hammer somewhere out here. Like up there, maybe? There's a hammer somewhere. I just cannot remember for the life of me where it was. I thought it was on top of the stairs, but it doesn't look like that's the case. I really don't want to have to break into that thing. I wonder if I can break into that little thing there. It almost looked like he was going to do it. Come on. See, it acts like it'll do it, and then it doesn't. I'm going to need that stupid translator. I could have sworn like the hammer was like really close by. I hate doing this. This is what happens when you forget stuff. You have to go all the way back. Okay, I need to watch TV to get the commercial for the translator chip thing. Now I get Arthur.
Yes, it's lava lamp 2328.
Translator chip. There's a bunch of different biochips in here, but you pretty much gotta write them down, otherwise they get forgotten. Oh, I gotta look at it least.
INN will return after a word from our sponsor.
The soon-to-be-released Geno of fond
The ongoing saga of
prosecuting attorney.
INN will return after a word from our sponsor. La peinture
Here we go.
beige.
Jote Latzande. Sasta Gorf.
If you hadn't understood those important messages, you would have just
Wet Bin.
screwed up your best suit,
Flippity Van Van.
driven off of a cliff,
Cheap Meat.
been poisoned,
Restaurant smoking in the lobby.
and peed your pants on a foreign planet. Yes, for all those reasons and more, there's the Omniglot DM dual mode translator biochip from Samco. Just pop the Omniglot DM into any standard biotech interface and voila! No more frustration, no more confusion. The Omniglot DM instantly translates the written and spoken forms of any known language. It does it all! The Omniglot DM translator biochip from Samco. Get it today!
Samco Translator Biochip available at Frugal's and other fine stores for low price of $1.99.
689-223-78.
689-223-78. Order now.
Alright. Now I can get out of this.
the heads of ministry.
Turn. There. It is the definitive live-action adventure game. Let's see here. I mean, essentially that's all I've really done. I've just kind of moved around and clicked wherever on the screen it works. Also, I'm doing most of this from memory too, so that probably helps out a little bit. Okay. The good thing about this game is I can play it all with a mouse, so that's nice. 6, 8, 9. Let's see. 2, 3, 7, 8. Yep. Menu. Post box. Yep. Ah, now we gotta translate chip. Okay. Now we're gonna jump again. Menu. Vinci. Jump. Probably won't help at all, but it's worth a shot. Let's see, Arthur. Yep, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. What was it? It was down and then up. And then turn the wheel. I could use the translator chip, but I remembered it from last time. There's no need to go through the extra trouble. Counterclockwise. Boom. Walk around this. I'm gonna see anything, but oh, rope. Need that. Nothing else there. Hammer? Hammer? Nope, no hammer. Right. Well, I'll try. Locked.
Now, Da Vinci's main purpose here was to design war machines for the Duke. I'm sure he must have devised something for scaling castle walls.
Yep. That's what I'm building right now, Arthur. Is it... Can I go up this way? No. Eh? No. This had to be too easy. translate. Translate. No. That would be too easy. I'm sure there's a hammer in that thing. Touching my tools, I break your face. There's a hammer here somewhere. I just need to figure out where it is. Is it over here? I thought it was on top of those stairs, but it doesn't look like it is. See, and they even give you the option to go up the stairs, which doesn't make any sense to me. They give you an option to go up the stairs, but there's... If you can't do anything, what's the point? So you don't... It's just gonna take me all the way to that door, which is not gonna... That does me no good. Yeah, there's nothing out there. Let's see. Swear like the hammer was close by somewhere, like there, or like the rope was easy to find, but apparently a hammer is not so easy to find. Watch it end up being someplace stupid like where I was in the beginning. Let's see. I already got the wheel assembly. Why is the... Okay. I don't know why that's there again, but whatever. Shouldn't be, but... Okay, so the machine is on the other side. Still not sure why the drive assembly is like that. It isn't. As I guess when you went back in time and reset all this stuff. That would be the logical reason. Wait a minute. Nope. Guess not. And that's gonna be there. And I guess those little slat things are gone. Place all parts on jig, insert pegs, and secure. Wheel assembly, gear assembly with pedals, and then those are that. But we need a hammer, that's sort of the problem. We don't have a hammer. those slot things. Which now I forget where those things were because I wasn't paying. Ah, they're there. Wooden pegs. Coil on the rope. Man, they're gonna be real sticklers about that, aren't they? If this is one of those things where it's right up in the where I started, I'm gonna be extremely ticked. Ah, where is the stupid hammer? It should be like right here. I mean, logically, you should be able to smack it in with that metal bar, but they won't let you do that. There's a key. I want to say there's like a key to open that up, but I can't remember. Or is it by the blade thing on the other side? Okay, time to retrace steps. Let's see. That is the one great thing about this game now. It doesn't take forever to load everything, which is, you know, nice. Incredibly nice. Seriously, you have no idea how long it took for me to move on a Performa Mac with this game. It's a good game, it just took forever. Okay, logically, you would think there's a hammer here somewhere. That's not good. Maybe they'll remind me of something. See, you should be able to open up stuff, but you're not.
Oh yeah, that's definitely part of the climbing cycle in the drawing. Unless Leonardo was also working on a moped.
Okay, that's... There's nothing there. Let's see. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to go back to the theater thing where it was the studio. But not to do that. Counterclockwise. So we need to go clockwise this time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Up to the side. Ooh. Oh, there's a key. Haha! Got you. I wonder if I can open up the door now. That'd be nice. That's your other time traveler friend messing around.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't be here twice at the same time, can you? So if that's not you, there's another agent messing around over there. Well, I don't think we have to look any further. This is going to be easy. Whatever was tampered with is going to be in that other tower. We might even be able to catch him in the act.
Hammer? Oh.
Wow. Old Imoro must have been pretty impressed by Leonardo's letter of introduction to fund this. This is amazing.
Oh, hammer. Damn, no hammer. Let's see. Ah, where is the hammer? This is annoying.